kaibigan! Welcome to In My Toolbox. Of course, this is your weekly talk show for your personal finance and business only here at PHLV. Mga kaibigan, the goal of this show is to give you financial information or business information that you will be able to use on your day-to-day business and financial decisions. Mga kaibigan, we will of course unbox topics that would hopefully aid you and guide you and maybe even add to your financial and business tools. We will tackle important information here, mostly not taught in school, I betcha, right? But of course, this is so much needed to empower you financially and in the business. All right, as usual, in any idea that will transpire in the show, mga kaibigan, always consult with your financial advisors or insurance professionals, business consultants, tax consultants, etc., etc. All right, once again, mga kaibigan, my name is Enrico Pobre. I'm your host in another episode of In My Toolbox. If you want to get in touch with me, all you can do, you can do a lot of ways, right? So you can actually email me at enrico.inmytoolbox@gmail.com or just simply Google my name, Enrico Pobre. Betcha you will not miss me. All right, how was your week, mga kaibigan? This is another episode, huh? So, oh my God, ang lamig. It's so cold outside. I don't know what's happening, but guys, I think it's what do you call this? The breeze of holidays coming, all right? How's your Thanksgiving, by the way, mga kaibigan? I had a good time. All right, mga kaibigan, what we're going to be talking about here is how to take your business to the next level. Wow. You know, basically, mga kaibigan, here in the United States, entrepreneurship is booming in 2021. Well, of course, we already know we went from all of this pandemic stories, etc., etc., etc. But then again, that actually catapulted small businesses out there. In fact, there was a record-breaking of 5.4 million new business application here in the United States. Can you imagine that? That's how much new business came about. And of course, that's 2021, and 5.1 million were actually filed in 2022. Why am I talking about this today? Because, mga kaibigan, if you're one of them, it's not just as simple as putting up a business and voila, right? It's just gonna happen or just gonna grow by itself. It doesn't work like that, right? Because many successful small business owners have at least one thing in common. And this is actually the ability to see the big picture, right? And envision what their success in that business will look like in the future. That's what you call visionaries. Business people are actually visionaries. I remember myself when I started putting up my business, I first put it in my mind, then I put it into paper, and I actually executed it. So, business or entrepreneurs are visionaries. They envision what their success will look like in the future, right? So, and of course, that's what I want to talk to you guys about in a very short episode today. How you can actually bring that idea to the next level. As I mentioned a little while ago, right? First, you envision it, you envision it, you put it in writing, and then you actually execute it. It sounds like so easy, right? But there's a lot of intricacies in between those, right? So again, successful small business owners, what they do is to put their focus on the future, and while every day they keep moving forward. Again, I hope you got that point, right? So business owners like you and me, or if you're a future business owner, what you actually do is always focusing on the future while you keep on moving forward every day. That's what's happening, right? So I want to give you some items that will talk to you guys or help you guys to put your business to the next level. Number one, you use goal setting to push boundaries. Well, imagine how could you actually have a plan without a goal, right? So exactly how you would want to use your goal setting to be able to push you to your limits. This actually can be a great way to clarify your focus. Again, your business, when you visualize it or when you envision it, you want to have that specificity. Of course, you would want to have that clarity, to focus on. Now, clarity to focus, and then clarity to measure the progress and track your achievements. Now, look at this, guys. If you don't measure it, you will not improve. That's how it is. That's the reason why, guys, you have to put your goal setting, and now you start to track it and measure it. Now you're actually going to be improving. And the most, and for everybody, for most successful among business people, goals are always in that picture, because it actually presents an opportunity to push you into the lines of your comfort zone, and you're going to start calculated risk, taking calculated risk, right? So now, you create a plan for this growth in the form of a long and short-term goals. So, I have an idea. I have a business idea. Well, that's very good. I'm what I usually say. I know how to cook. I want to put up a business. But, the thing is, it doesn't mean that you know how to cook, you can actually put up a business or put up a restaurant. It doesn't work like that. That's the reason why you have to carefully study how to put a business together. All right. So now, again, I was talking about long-term and short-term goals. You have to have a business plan in place. You just don't think, I think it's going to work. No, you have to make sure that you put it in paper. You have to have a business plan. And then you have a targeted task that will be able to help your business reach new levels of success. In setting goals, my kaibigan, it's actually helpful to think, the SMART goals. If you guys have heard about that before. Okay, let me talk a little bit about SMART goals. SMART is S-M-A-R-T. Okay, so S stands for specific. Now, specific, when you're putting up your goals, it should be specific. You have to use strong descriptions and action words to lay out what you want to achieve. Specific, right? The other one is measurable. Well, I can talk about this one for this item for hours, guys. But, I'm just going to give you an overview, high level of what SMART is, right? So number 2 is measurable. How will you measure your progress? Again, I was telling you guys, you have to track and you have to measure, right? So, is there going to be some data that you can be able to use so you can actually be able to see and measure your progress? I'll give an example, especially nowadays, a lot of social media, a lot of internet tools, right? So there's what you call internet traffic or internet sales. Are you able to measure that? That's what you call measurable. Is there a data that you can get that you can measure it? Achievable. Okay, that's letter A. Your goal should be a stretch, but not so far out that there's no way for you to accomplish what your goals are. It should be achievable. Letter R is relevant. Relevant means there are topics like, customer leads, or topics like profitability or sales or marketing. All of these are relevant to goals for your business. And lastly, time bound, which is actually you put a time frame around your goals that you will be able to finish it or achieve it. So that's what you call SMART goals. So if you are be able to take that SMART goals into work, I'm telling you, goal setting is going to be a good way to to put your business to the next level. Okay. Now, let's talk about another way of putting your business to the next level. Focus on your customers. Customers, you have to make sure that that's your business focus. Why? Being able to retain this desirable clients, it actually will be able to play very significant role in the continued business, in the continued success of your business. Not only that you have regular customers, we like regular customers, right? That's actually our bread and butter. Now, not only does this regular customers, actually puts regular income to you, but you're actually creating happy customers or happy clients that can also that will be able to provide you powerful, word of mouth marketing. They'll be the one telling people about your business because you make them happy. So your focus on your customers is how to make them happy. Now, some businesses, I have a very good business idea, but what they forget is for the recipient of my message to the market, okay, how am I going to make them happy so they will become regular customers to us, regular, listeners to us, right? So that's the reason why you have to focus on your customers. Now, alongside this is providing your clients, of course, with exceptional product or services that you can actually encourage repeat business by just doing that simple thing, focusing on your customers. Happy customers. That's what you would want to have. Now, what does this mean? Well, it means that asking for feedback. I'm a very big, a fan of feedback. I want to hear feedback because from feedback, that's how you can see the perspective of the other person on the other side of the phone or the other side of the line or the other side of the fence. Your customers. They actually be telling you how you'll be able to improve your business, your products, and your services. Now, when they give you feedback, you have to know now how to address the issues. And of course, you will definitely hear some complaints. And the key goal here is to address them quickly and fast and thoroughly. Now, not only that, once you address it, you have to make sure that it's consistently accessible and accountable. So, focus on your customers. Listen to what they say, right? Address their issues or complaints as fast as you can and be consistent. That's the key to go to the next level. Mga kaibigan, it's maybe easy to just keep on saying this, but if you actually start doing that and create that habit on your business to make your clients happy, I'm telling you the return is so much than what you actually planned for. Okay? Another thing to make your business go to the next level, commit to continuous learning. When I hire people, I always think of people who are perpetual learners. I want people to keep on learning because if you stop learning, you don't go anywhere. All right? So I want you, when you're a business owner, you have to make sure that you commit to continuous learning. You should understand that no matter how much you achieve, there will always be more to be learned and applied for, even you have achieved greater success already. That's the key. Okay, so some business owners, this is the most popular line for business owners. I do not have time. Okay, even if you don't have the time, even you do not have the desire to learn, right? Maybe in a traditional classroom, let's just say, you should always give time. There are a number of ways. If you're going to go to a, well, it's easy for me to say that, right? Go to a classroom setting. Well, there are always going to be internet, a way of learning. Internet is actually a very powerful tool for you to be able to have that continuous learning, to be able to advance your knowledge, right? So you can actually have your business, help your business continue to thrive. Continuous learning, mga kaibigan, can take, you can actually have this in a lot of ways. Again, traditional, I don't have the time, I don't have the desire going there. Online training, you got me there, right? So, because these are self-paced program. And these are collaborative opportunities, mentoring, and even reading. There's a lot of ways that you can actually position yourself, right, on learning. Again, what's so good about that? It's self-paced. Whatever you actually choose, guys, You have to commit to continuously learning because you want what? To have happy customers. You want to be at par to what's ever happening in your industry. Okay, so another thing that I would want to share to you is learn how to delegate. Today I just came from a seminar. It's all about delegation. It's all about delegation. At one point, this may be an exaggeration of what I would want to impart to you guys, right? How do you describe a very good manager? Well, he does this, he does that, right? For me, the way I look at great managers doesn't do anything. Why? Because there's nothing to manage, because he was able to delegate everything already, and he made sure that these are being executed properly. That's just the way it is. If you know how to delegate, that's actually key to putting your business to the next level, so you can actually give your saved time to another level of your business development, if you know what I mean, right? So you need to know how to delegate. Whether you have employees, subcontractors, or family members, delegating effectively can be the difference between reaching the new heights of your business or burning out. Your choice. Not only that, you can actually focus your saved time to another part of your business that will definitely make it go to the next level. Many small business owners, remember the statistics, 5.1 million small business application in 2022. So many of them, these business owners, are accustomed in doing a variety of things themselves. They do everything. It's a one-man show, right? Well, startups can actually do that, but instead of getting people or getting others to be able to help them, they just get to be burned out. And you don't want that. That's not good in business, right? So it can be challenging, of course, to identify the tasks that you don't need to do yourself and assign work to somebody else and get the same result or better than when you do it. Another thing there is trust issue, right? But then again, you need to learn how to delegate. These are issues and challenges, but once you actually overcome these challenges, you will have more time now to dedicate, especially on the skill sets or what you're actually able to do best. Growing your business, maybe, right? All right. So learn how to delegate, get that right person to help you out to be able to bring your business to the next level. Another way of making your business go to the next level is you have to increase your productivity, right? So increasing your productivity as a small business owner, you will have to to have a lot of a variety of daily tasks, okay, that you need to accomplish in a day so that you'll be able to keep your business running smoothly. No more. Look at this. The more effective that you are when it comes to completing the day-to-day business management task, the more potential your small business to be successful. You can boost productivity by developing systems, by developing methodologies, right? To be able to streamline the processes that you have. Guys, the secret in the business is you are able to create the process, refine the process, develop the process. Now you get the results that you actually need. For me, guys, I do not focus on results. I focus on my processes. Definitely, if I focus on results and I don't get the result, I'm telling you, I get frustrated. But if I focus on processes, refine the process, develop the process, execute the process, I will get the result that I want. That will be able to increase my productivity. Make sense? So that's exactly how to make sure that your business goes to the next level. Now, let me ask you, mga kaibigan, do you have processes in place? Do you focus on your process or do you focus in results? Now, stay current with technology. This is another way of bringing your business to the next level. Especially nowadays, technology plays a role in every business. So all small business owners can benefit from not only having an understanding of the technology, whatever industry that you're in, right? That you'll be able to understand this technology that has a huge impact to your business, but you also have to keep tracking how this changes is working. Now, keeping up with the new and changing or ever-changing technology will be able definitely to help business owners make better decisions, and it can help save money, save time, and save other resources. That depends, again, what industry you're at. I hope you guys are learning something here, right? This is very important if you would want to make sure that your business goes to the next level. Now, what I'm talking about here, guys, now is not just, I just opened up a business. Yes, you went through that already. I operated already for the last 6 months. Okay, that's great. You already put your feet into the ground, right? And then you're able now to operate and feel your business now. So now you go to the next level. How do you bring your business to the next level? And these are the things that I'm talking to you about. Lastly, mga kaibigan, change up your marketing activities. By the way, guys, next time on our next episode, I'll be teaching you how to create very strong marketing campaigns. But for right now, changing up your marketing activities, consistently changing. You have to consistently changing. I'm going to tell you guys how I do it. Because I'm my business, right? So what I do is there's something that I need to do every day, right, in my business that people will see it that's actually it's changing. I'm doing something. Visibility activities of the business, right? For me, I do definitely different marketing materials, different marketing campaigns going out there. You have to think thoroughly of what to put out there every day. It's always going to be new, something new. I heard about this one before, but I've seen it so differently today. So that's changing up your marketing activities. Even me, in my own LinkedIn, I make sure that my picture ever changes every 6 months. I'm diligently changing it every 6 months. So when people look at it, there is something new. There's something different with this page today. Consistently changing or even testing or even mixing your marketing activities can actually be very valuable to be able to see what works. And most especially, what doesn't work. And what type of results that you're actually getting from those marketing campaigns. Many small business owners, they understand how online marketing and social media marketing can add new dynamics to be able for them to promote their business, or whether it's some products or services. The most successful small business are willing to explore new direction, new platforms, or new outlets of online marketing. In combination, of course, with their offline marketing, which is, usually the traditional way of marketing their business, and then they measure it and they weigh it, which actually produces the most interest. Now, that's what you're actually getting when you change up your marketing activities and marketing materials. Now, you do not need to do all of these activities at once. You just try it in a certain time frame, and see what the result and record it, and then create another marketing material and measure it again and see what's the return. The most successful small business owners will always find a way to work them in a certain time. Just be patient. Just gather all of this data that will actually tell you some numbers that will give you a very powerful decision making. Now, to gain momentum on this marketing activities, start up with one or two marketing activity that maybe they're already aligned with the way that you run your business, and then start making some changes and then incorporate them to the other activities that you're doing gradually and see how it works. All right, mga kaibigan, I hope you learned something about how to take your business to the next level. Well, I get some questions every now and then. Enrico, what are the ways that you can start improving your businesses? Well, Again, I talked to you guys about goal setting. You're focusing on customers. And then most importantly is keeping track of your progress. You have to make sure that you keep track of your progress. You have to get some metrics that you will be able to measure where you're going, right? And then, of course, we mentioned about keeping up with technology. You look at the trends, what's actually out there. And of course, these are all about money. You have to look for low cost, but has a high impact marketing tactics. Me, I grew up like that. I always want to have a low cost, but actually has a high impact to my business. Now, if you are looking for people that will be able to influence you to grow your business, well, there's a lot of small business organization or institution out there that could actually give you free consulting, or maybe you'll be paying low cost for training. If you're so serious in your business, again, I mentioned to you guys about perpetual learners a while ago. Go out there, learn, increase your knowledge and your wisdom with regard to the business that you actually love. Mga kaibigan, what's this? All my goal is to be able to make sure that I actually be able to push you to your limits and make great business decision. And of course, take your business to the next level. Mga kaibigan, again, my name is Enrico Pobre. This is another episode of In My Toolbox. Again, signing off.